this stuff to us and we're voting, like, really.
Right.
Please don't take that as a slogan. African Americans must vote in each and every election. And everybody else who feels persecuted in the city of this country or this nation. I just want to say very quickly before I run through a lot. First of all, before I run out of time, if this story written by Deborah Ton in the New Pittsburgh Courier this past Wednesday, officer allegedly draws a weapon on 7-year-old.
If this thing is even close to being true,
It is.
if it's even close to being true,
The folks involved should be removed, not even disciplined, just removed. Tolerate our 2-year-olds, our 3-year-olds, our 7-year-olds, our 8-year-olds with guns in their faces and in the faces of our witnesses.
Here with UwebTV, I'm here with the most powerful, influential man in the city, Mr. Tim Stevens. We're here today about the situation happening to Mrs. Lawton. And pretty much we want to just get a couple questions here with Mr. Tim Stevens. I see that you're here today, you're a man of action. What do you hope to accomplish today?
well, first of all, this is a very emotional night. So many folks were very eloquent, very powerful, very meaningful with their emotion, not just emotion for emotion, but emotion rooted in our collective frustration. In this case, with the police officer putting a gun in a car with a 2-year-old, a 3-year-old, 8-year-old, and 9-year-old is just absolutely unacceptable. Absolutely. And a woman unarmed, no drug, nothing, over a sticker, possible. And 10 cars surrounded her, which we didn't say today. We ended up with 10 cars surrounding her. Okay? And first of all, the Civilian Police Review Board is a volunteer-based organization. And I can relate to this because of my work, which is volunteer-based. And we have to support them. And as long as people on there, if not all of them, have a commitment to resolve these kinds of things. A couple of them already inferred to me that they were very upset about what they've heard today, that this happened to a citizen of our city. And one of the things I mentioned is, and I mean this, our project, the Black Political Empowerment Project, is based on a very simple mission statement that black folks or African Americans vote in each and every election, that people in office meet the needs and aspirations of our community, and the mission statement.
Our police must be trained, the passionate hearings that we heard today, to learn how to interact with people, to speak with people in a non-oppressive, threatening way. I was with Kim Miller on that bridge, with many others. And I've been a civil rights activist for almost 40 years. I felt uncomfortable. If I feel uncomfortable, I have no record. I have a little piece of education, a little bit of a reputation. If I feel uncomfortable, what is a guy from public housing that has a record, is 16 years old, and is being stopped and has no support system, how is that person going to feel? And how is the parent of that child going to feel when he or she is stopped or interacted with in an inappropriate way? It must stop with training, with removing people who should not be there, and making sure they don't get there in the first place.
Black people see the connection, that African Americans see the connection between 1 and 2, that if we vote consistently and in high numbers, those in number 2, the mission statement, those in office will respond in a positive way, a much more positive way than they have in the past. I call it political mathematics. And black folks stay too much in victimization, psychology, or mentality. We talk about what white folks have done for us for 350 years and all this sort of thing. And stuff happened, but we can't keep talking about what white folks done when we are not doing what we need to do. Oprah Winfrey has 1 vote. You and I have 1 vote. Somebody in public housing with no job has 1 vote. A multi-millionaire, a billionaire has 1 vote. Yet we stay in the conversation of what we do not have. That is unacceptable. And until we as a black people get to the point where we use the power that's accessible to us, we don't have to pay for it. We just have to register with a commitment to vote in each and every election. That's the conversation we have to have as a black people. Not how light somebody is, how dark somebody is, how much education they have or don't have, how much money they have or don't have. That stupid stuff that separates us. What religion you are, you're a Muslim and I'm a Christian, whatever. We're talking about defining ourselves as an African people, as a voting people. And the folks in office, even if they hate us, have to respect us. And we have the respect card in our hand. Haven't used it. Maybe something like this will help wake us up.
That's true. This is Jamar Hemmings here with Mr. Tim Stevens. One man, one vote. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you for the opportunity. I'm just excited to see young folks.
Let me get my